I don't know. There's like multiple different groups involved here, but I'm pretty sure one of these groups is the groups that keeps getting drugs into this situation. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's somehow the group that she got involved in that created that. The first original thing where I asked if I can clean this thing, and then she said no in a really weird tone of voice. And it made it feel like super demeaning and like she'd been wanting to tell me no just to be rude. And then she told Jaden to go clean it, which would just seem like a devil whisper connecting abusers and people that I wouldn't like connecting back to my girlfriend. And instead of me doing it, they're having someone else do it that would be one of my enemies, which would just seems weird. And then it was just triggering to me because when I asked a doctor to help me with the stuff on my scalp right here and right here, maybe some sort of thing all throughout my scalp that leaves like a weird texture in my hair ever since 2022, and they refused to treat it properly. Where am I going with this story? Oh yeah. The doctor, I was like, after giving me like 1 or 2, 3 different medicines that weren't working, and I've never had these bumps on my scalp before, like wounds that sometimes hurt, you could see and feel if you wanted to. I started panicking a little bit, and I was like, do you even want to help? And she looked at me and was like, no. And she didn't, and just like, doesn't even sound like that. She just said it in a weird tone of voice, and that's the same exact sound that I heard come out of Kendra's mouth. And it just bothered me a little bit, like, reminded me of that situation, and then combined it with the Jaden thing where I wasn't allowed to do it and they had someone else do it. It was just a triggering thing that bothered me a little bit. And then a couple days later, and I always document these things, I post about it on my Facebook and stuff, but then just because in case, just to keep track of stuff. And then she did the other thing. And then there's a whole bunch of stuff, like freaking the lesbian girl that brought me back to Oregon that was a police officer that kept saying shit, and then she bought me McDonald's, or while she was buying me McDonald's and undoing my seatbelt and cuffs, she said that, and then she put shit in my McDonald's, like one bite of it, or like the last bite. And then I called her out for it. I wish they would look at the cameras in that truck that brought me back to Oregon. They probably don't have, though. Or they would do an investigation into that girl because she is somehow connected to the people that's connected to Kim. And I had nothing wrong with them. I'm not a judgmental person, but I don't know why I'm being targeted by a whole bunch of different groups non-stop continuously, because other groups keep telling them to target me and to bully me, and I'm a target, and they keep listening and bullying me for other people, and it's really annoying.